Historical Reconstruction of Aryan X. Episode 10, The Indigenous People of Europe, 4, Greece and the Countries of the Former Yugoslavia. Apologies to modern-day Greece, located in the Aegean Sea, but I must reveal the fact that the Greece from the Ionian civilization we learned about in history was actually Georgia, located on the Anatolian Peninsula. Of course, it is an undeniable truth that modern Greece was founded by people who advanced from Georgia, the protagonist of the Ionian civilization. However, one thing remains unchanged. The stage of the Greek myths in history was Georgia on the Anatolian Peninsula. The flag of Georgia has 5 crosses, while the flag of modern Greece has 1. This means Georgia was the nation that housed the papal court representing the Western European world, and the power that advanced into Europe to found a nation was also modern Greece. This is why the same country names, place names, and cultures overlap. A Greek colony is called a colonium. Did you know that the coal year is kor, the same as the kori in Korea? The powers of the historical Greece and Rome did not subjugate others through military force. Instead, they carried a brilliant culture and civilization of Hayata-like liberation and Jabi-like compassion to enlighten the Scythian Aryans who had migrated long ago and were living independently, thereby forming a common civilizational sphere within Buddhist compassion. This historical fact was manipulated by forces who fabricated history to make it seem as if they had conquered others through force. The name of Greece, Gri, has the same meaning as Kori from Korea, the Scythian Aryans in Central Asia. Athens, the capital of Greece, A is an exclamation. Te means land. Ni is the Re or Ni from Yerevan in Armenia. The Greek island of Crete, Kri, is the same as Kri or Kori from Korea. Ta means land. Besides these, it is a fact that almost all place names are related to the Korean language. Now, let's move on to Moldova. It is said that the majority of people in Moldova are of Latin ethnicity. That is, they are Slavic people, Hellenes related to Roman culture. What is Moldova? Mol means village or city, like the Moro in Morocco or Mar in Marseille. Do means land. Bay has a bright meaning, like the bay in Warsaw. What about Chisinau, the capital of Moldova? Kishi means Kasi or Kesi of Scythia, meaning bright land. The ancient people of Moldova are called Dacians. For Dacia, if you switch the front and back syllables, you get Kidai, Katai, Scythai. This means the indigenous people of Moldova are the Scythians. What about Bessarabia, a region in Moldova? Bay has a bright meaning. The Sarabia in Bessarabia, along with Sarajevo, Zaragoza, Balatasaray, and Bulgarasaray, all have the same meaning, a bright land. The Prut River in Moldova. Pru has a bright meaning, like the Pro in Provence or Por in Portugal. Te means land. Now, let's move on to Albania. If you look at the Albanian flag, you can see the double-headed eagle, a symbol of the Roman Empire. This means Albania was within the Roman Empire sphere of civilization, and its people were Slavs, the indigenous people of Europe. What is Albania? Al is a place name from Ral in Central Asia. Bay means brightness. Nia means Ionia. What about Tirana, the capital of Albania? T means land. Rana can mean Ionia of Ionia or Rama of Rome. What about Arania in Albania? It has the same meaning as Unia or Yoyang of Ionia. What about Shkodra in Albania? It is Shaka Teo, a bright land. Now, let's move on to Bosnia and Herzegovina. History books say Bosnians are a peculiar Slavic people who believe in Islam despite being Slavs. Islam is composed of is, which means outside, and lam, which refers to the brightness of Rama, Roma, or Baramuni. In other words, Islam is a Buddhist term, and the Slavs, who are Hellenes, were called Western Buddhists. Slav, Islam, these are Buddhist terms. What is Bosnia? Bo has a bright meaning. Nia is Yoyang of Ionia. Bosnia is a city of Ionia, so it is correct that they are Slavic Hellenes, and it is also correct that their Islam is Buddhism. What is Herzegovina? Her refers to the original Greeks of Herahalis. Checo refers to the Czech people, people of a bright land. Therefore, Herzegovina is a union of Slavs and Czechs. Now, let's move on to Serbia. The Serbian flag also features the double-headed eagle. This symbol of the Roman Empire indicates that Serbia was part of the Roman sphere of civilization. What is Serbia? Ser means Sira, a person of Hellas, an original Greek Slav. What is Pannonia? Pan means land. Nonia means Ionia Yoyong. What about Belgrade, the capital of Serbia? Beo has a bright meaning. Gra is the same as Gori or Kori of Korea. Da means land. The Sara in Sarajevo and the Sur in Serbia are the same word. The claim that Serbs massacred people from Bosnia and Herzegovina and Kosovo under the pretext of Slavic nationalism and the ethnic cleansing of Muslims is a truly absurd lie. These people of Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Kosovo were themselves Slavs. Now, let's move on to Macedonia, which was a part of Greece. The Dorians who appear in Macedonian history, Do means land, and Rhea means Ionia. Thus, they were people of the Ionian lands, none other than Greeks, Slavs. The Dorians were Greeks and Slavs. What is Macedonia? Ma comes from Maha, meaning immensely large. Ke comes from Ka or Shaka, meaning bright. Da means land. Nia is Yoyong of Ionia. What about Amathia, which appears in Macedonia? E is the Ye or Re from Yerevan. Ma is from Maha, meaning immensely large. Tia means land. Now, let's move to Montenegro. What is Montenegro? Mon has a bright meaning, same as the Mon in Montmartre. Te means land. Ne is the place name Re from Yerevan. Gro has the same meaning as Kro, Gori, or Kori of Korea. Macedonia and Montenegro were inhabited by Slavs, the original Greeks who were Scythian Aryans. Let's examine the meaning of the Count of Monte Cristo from the European novel. Monte has the same bright meaning as the Monte in Montenegro. Chris has the same meaning as Kori of Korea. To means land. The truth that European country names, place names, and personal names are related to the Korean language will not change even as time passes. In the next episode, I plan to explain the much-debated countries of Western Europe, France, Germany, Italy, and Austria. Please contact many people, and I sincerely hope you will join in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Subtitles can be translated into each country's language, so please make use of this feature. If you have any issues, please contact me via the comments or Google Mail. The Google Mail address is aryanrealhistory@gmail.com. The YouTube video address is Historical Reconstruction of Aryan X or History Restoration of Aryan X. Everyone, your subscriptions and likes are a representation of your conscience and passion for the truth, so please do not forget to show your support.